Welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Adventure Quest Worlds is updating today, so let's check out the update for the game. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I think it's story related based on what I saw on Twitter, but there's like nothing. It's like an image of a cutscene and some stuff. No LQS this week, because I hope not. Oh, the update's already out. Oh, cool. Really early today? Am I late? No, I'm not late. All right, it's just really early. That's good. Update already out. Can't argue with that. That's great. All right. So did they change the car clasher art again? Wait, did it change? Am I crazy? This is new, right? It didn't look like that. Like they changed it, of course, like last week, but they changed it again, didn't they? It's different. Anyway, I wonder if the class changed. Lord of Order, actually, I read. Lord of Order got the haste returned back to it. The haste they stole, they returned. Very nice, very nice. Still nerfed from when it was before, but better now. Is the music on? I pulled up music already. I just play it. Music this is, but new playlist today. All right. So we're getting LQS. Yeah, LQS should be next week, which I might be gone next week. I'm going on vacation next week or the week after, so I might not be here for that. We'll see. Which would be weird because I am never gone ever. Anyway, so check out the update today. There should be LQS next week. Let's read the patch notes for the class. I just saw like a screenshot on Twitter. I was like, oh, that's cool. I haven't actually. I imagine they're on the class council Twitter. 13 minutes ago. Very new information. All right. Brand new information, actually. Balance patch notes. All right. Let's pull these up. Alright, Lord of Order, we're making an adjustment to Lord of Order's haste buff in response to last week's changes. We'll continue to keep an eye on Lord of Order as we explore adjustments to other support classes. Exium, Clarity Haste went from 10 to 30. So back to 30% where it was originally. So that's a very, very nice. Monster updates. I'm not sure what these mean. Crit went from 6 to 5. So these changes to some monsters. Bug fixes to a dot and description on Stone Crusher. And this is a different update. So yeah, basically just haste returned to Lord of Order was the patch for today. Class related. Pretty cool. This update wasn't the same last year. What? Why would it be the same? AE's definition of mid-August is funny. Yeah, by mid-August, they meant the what would it be? The 21st. Is that mid-August? I mean, it's like stretching to the latter part of the mid of August, I'd say. Bit of a stretch, but we knew there wouldn't be an LQS today because they said they were going to give us a 1 week heads up, so we'll probably know about it early next week, I would imagine. Like Monday, Tuesday, they'll probably post about the LQS. So, yeah, it'll probably be when I'm gone. I'll probably be gone next weekend. I think that's when I'm going. But my mom wants to go somewhere for her birthday, so I think we're going next weekend. That would be closest to her birthday, but who knows? But we will check out the update today. Let's see, is there any shop stuff? Quibble rares? What do we got? Where's the feature gear? There wouldn't be new Quibble stuff. Oh, this is new. Rare. Very shiny. Looks nice. I think my color scheme's like not doing it Justice right now with like black and purple. Probably a lighter color scheme would look nicer on this, but doesn't look too bad. It's got like the Talk Like a Pirate Day Naval Commander scar, sort of. Not exactly. Something like it. Oh, another one. Carnival Magician. This one's seasonal. Not bad. Very formal looking magician, but looks pretty good. I think that one might even look better on males. Oh, here we go. There's the armor with not my color scheme. Yeah, looks good. Good looking armor. The bird's like, but 90% of the armor looks great. It might be a buy on that one. Anything else? No. All right, do we have a weapon to go with the armor? Oh, this one. It's got like that chrono. Is this for this? The white kind of matches the white on the armor. Why is there like the chrono gears inside of it though? Doesn't really match anything on the armor. This one matches. Very well with it. Ooh, nice. I like the shiny. The shading on that looks really good. What else we got in here? Another one. Not too bad, not too bad. Am I going to Serbia on vacation? Yeah, that's where I'm going, yep. Serbia is probably not that bad this time of year, eh? Can't be that bad, can it? You got a shield version. Cool. What's up, man? Hey, to Twitch chat. A rabbit. Rabbit tricks. Wait, why is the rabbit? It's the AQWorlds rabbit, but it has like, it's like yassified. The eyes is like eyelashes. What they do to the rabbit, man? Oh, okay, no. Looking at it here, the face is a lot different. Not just the eyes. LQS should be, yeah, LQS should be next week. Not bad. Hold your little bunny rabbit if you want to. Hopefully they have it as a pet too. What is this music? Me Apartments, Tamagotchi Life. Tamagotchi Life. No thanks. Awful. Get me out of that apartment. Any other weapons? No. Okay, helmets. The helmets for this gotta be cool. Was this one of them? Ah, can't be. Oh, magician hat. Carnival magician locks. Those are nice. Hair's pretty long in the middle. Looks good though. Male one. Bags in your eyes. Not bad. That's a good looking hat. Seasonal rarity. 250. Color custom on part of it too. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It's all seasonal, so. Don't rush out to buy them right now, but we'll probably get some of those hairs. Oh, here we go. Oh, rare. Little ears, color custom. Come with frowny face. Feel one's happier. That's good. Don't know why. Yeah, nice hair. 150. Cheaper than the seasonal one for some reason. I will buy that. I'll buy your rare hairstyle for 150 ATs. What else? Oh, we got this one. Seasonal. Okay, so non-CC one is seasonal. And the regular hairs are seasonal too. That's good. I like that. So, yeah, not too bad. What we got for capes? Nothing? Gotta be some. Oh, here's some. Oh. Unique. Oh, big. Big cape. Wow, massive cape. Oh, it's called custom too. This has some presence to it. I like it. Might actually buy that. I'm usually not a fan of big capes. They're usually pretty obnoxious looking, but that one's not that bad. Oh, cool. Oh, it's color custom too. That's sick. Got carnival decoration on your back. That might be a buy as well. So, where's the CC version of that big cape? Was this like a lullaby? This playlist is something, man. Not trying to put y'all to sleep yet. Oh, we got back blades. Big back blades. Windows update. Estimated 20 minutes to 1 hour. For an update? Is Windows tripping? Why would it take 20 minutes to an hour to update the PC? What is it? I don't know. There's no, in no year would that be an acceptable amount of time for a Windows update. Windows XP didn't take that long to update. Windows 11 is something, eh? I think this cape would look a bit better without the axes or whatever those are, spears on the sides. Why are those there? If it was just the swords bouncing up and down, it would kind of look better, but the swords moving like that's kind of weird in the first place. Very odd cape, I'd say. That one. What about the big one though? A hat. So is this one color custom? It is. Alright, let's buy this one. Rare. Is there a pet? What the? What is that saying? This is a meme I don't know about yet. The walking animation. Is he rapping or something? Like, yeah, I'm Slim Shady, so I'm the real Shady. Yo, Slim Shady is just imitating. So I want the real Slim Shady. Please stand up. All right. Shops. Future year. Will Smith don't handle customers, raps, sell records. Why I do? So fuck you and fuck him too. All right. I don't know. It's a pet. There is a pet there. Is that new? The meme was edited kitty. Such a boomer. It's gonna get me copyright claimed. Yeah, that sounds like it would give me copyright claim. So some AI cat. The TikTok thing. Do the devs for this game have TikTok brain rot chat? Is that what I'm gathering from this? Botpuck's legacy. I know we have electric vehicles, flying taxis, and even transporters these days, but you know which one was the original GOAT, right? Right? I saw a guy riding one of these around, and it looked like he was gonna die on it the other day. I think it did not look safe. He was riding it in the bike path. I don't know if he had the license to ride it or what, but I can't imagine that thing's safe to be riding around on the road in North America. Anyway, some interesting shop items today also. That is definitely an interesting ground rune. You have a whole bike as a ground rune there. It's safe. I guarantee you it's not safe. Some soccer mom in a Toyota Tundra is gonna run your ass over if you're riding that thing in the bike lane. I guarantee you. She's gonna be pulling out of her driveway and she's gonna clip your ass when you're going like 50 kilometers an hour on that thing, and you're gonna go flying. Cause they can't see out of those big SUVs, man. They're not. They have blind spots everywhere. Your ass is great. Your shit's gonna get rocked. Moped? Yeah, mopeds aren't a thing here. The only time you see people riding mopeds is in where I live, is people that have too many DUIs and they get their license revoked. And even then, you don't see them on mopeds usually. Maybe for a few months a year there isn't snow on the ground. It's not these aren't things here because of the climate mostly, I'd imagine. That, yeah, everyone has motorcycles here. No, people have proper motorcycles mostly. Yeah, it's Southeast Asia, very much moped city over there. That you can't really operate mopeds. That they're not really things you can operate in North America. They're closest thing to a moped you can get is like a bicycle with like a motor, like a motorized bicycle with like a battery in it and stuff, you know? Like that's, and people, you know what I actually see a lot recently is, you know those like motorcycles that are electric that I see kids. There's like gangs of kids that have them. I don't know how they afford them because they're like $5,000 or something. They're really expensive for what they are. It's basically just toys. I guess everyone has expensive toys, but yeah, but there's like gangs of kids that are riding these like really powerful electric motorcycles and bike paths and stuff. I am pretty sure it's not legal to be riding those around, but there are like you see groups of kids like riding these like really expensive like Shrue or whatever they're called, electric dirt bike looking things. What's the update? We haven't checked out yet. It's a boss apparently. Didn't we have a boss last week too? Ah, okay. So it's this update. So that makes sense with the motorcycle or the moped in the shop, because we have a Indonesia Day update, right? I see. What's new here? Is that new? That druid? You guys got druids over there in Indonesia? I was unaware. This World of Warcraft stuff. This is new though, right? I have not seen that before. It's not new. Alright, nothing I really wanted to merge. What's that hair? Cool hair. Oh, what are we doing here? Is there anything to do? Is there like a boss or something? What's the sitch? Does this guy have new drops? Electric bike is more dangerous than a moped? Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, they're probably both close. They're close. Maybe a bit more dangerous than an electric bike because the torque's instant on them and stuff. And they're quiet, yeah, so no one hears you coming. Hey man, you made me love this game back in the day. Can't stop playing it. Hey, thanks, man. We'll get an LQS and the GTA 6 extended look. GTA 6 is until, is that next week? That was 2 weeks away. Like end of the month. I've ever seen a Serbian rabbit? No. Scrolling up in chat to see if I missed anything. No. So Quavis. Yeah, it's Friday. Already. Is the poll no new drops according to drop list? Oh yeah, we can just view drops now. Wow, there's a lot of drops in this guy. Yeah, none of that's new. No new armors. If there is anything new here. Yeah, I don't think I picked it all up though. I don't think it would be in my bank. My bank's not opening. There we go. Oh, I did. Oh, I picked up most of it. Oh, I did pick up most of it. didn't pick up the Indonesian flag or the pole, just the house items I didn't pick up. My house inventory is always full. It's a pain to, or it used to be even bigger pain to move stuff around. But yeah, so there's nothing new on the boss. So it's just the stuff in the merge for the update. Very tiny, smaller update. Smaller, tiny updates. It's up TFT. It's one of the smallest updates. Not if it's just a merge shop and the featured gear, that's it's very small. Very tiny update today. Let me check. Is there design notes or something? Maybe there's stuff somewhere else. Oh yeah, there is the design notes already for it. Let's read. So yeah, the stuff we already saw in the shop there. Featured Indonesian Independence Day. Following items are for adventure coins in the August seasonal shop in the event hub. I would say event hub has stuff in the shop. You should go check that out. Legendary Ulysses Warriors. That's from last week. Old stuff. Last week's update. Oh wow, yeah. So it is just. Damn. Said August shop, right? Is it the stuff that's in there? Or maybe not. I don't recognize any of this as being new. Is that vibe? Oh yeah, it's when they added the raccoon stuff, but they didn't add a pet for the raccoon. Like the one thing. They added raccoon items to the game. But they didn't add a pet. Do I have this tail? That tail's kind of good. I didn't. My character kind of looks weird with a raccoon tail though, I'm gonna be honest. But it doesn't seem like they're gonna add a pet to the game, so I guess that tail is the best. Oh, I like that one better. I wasted 15 ACs, damn. Shit. How am I ever going to recover from this? There really doesn't seem to be anything new. They said it was in the August shop, right? Quevis, us like that 40-year-old man at work who comes in like Friday again to do whatever he does in the building. What? Office buildings have a 40-year-old guy on payroll that comes in 1 day a week? Is that actually a thing? Hey, Korey. It's up, Dream. Yeah, I think we will get the LQS next week. IT. I guess some offices probably don't have on-site IT, yeah. Well, is there actually anything new the farm chat, or is it just that one merge shop? We're doing that in warehouses. I mean, a guy coming in 1 day a week in a warehouse makes more sense than to me than in an office building. Depending on what they need done in the warehouse. No, I didn't watch the Arctic's interview. I read a comment about it, someone left, and it made me not want to watch it. Because apparently the guy that interviewed him was just talking about... Maybe I will still watch it, I don't know, but... Is Car Clasher good? It's got good buffs on it now. It's more of like a buffing class now than anything. I was hoping you would for Tong didn't read. Yeah, I should watch it. I said I was going to, but I didn't really have time between recording yesterday's video and today's. Yeah, but I should have. I probably will. But I read a comment about the Arctic's interview. And it was probably talking about like they're talking like it was apparently a lot of Sorry, I'm a little tired. I woke up really early. It was probably it was mostly talk about business stuff and a lot of like just stuff we've heard from Arctic's a million times apparently before. Not a million times, but a lot of repeated stuff. Yeah, there wasn't, from the comment I read that someone left in my video, there wasn't a lot of new stuff in the video. But I'll still watch it to see, because I know what is and isn't new. Maybe better than most people from what Arctic's says. So I'll probably watch it and see if there's actually any new information in the video or not. I think if there was anything like crazy new in there, people would have already been talking about it on Twitter. So I fear there isn't anything actually new. Yeah, they're going to give us a 1 week heads up on the LQS, so it won't be till next week at least. Oh yeah, I got a new drink. Haven't tried this yet. Haven't even taken a sip. I opened it. Sparkling watermelon lemonade. Sounds weird. Yep, it's weird. It's not that bad after a little bit. Ooh, it has like the opposite of an aftertaste. It hits you at first and it's like, oh, that's kind of weird, and then it like calms down. It's like, not too bad. It's like the opposite of a bad aftertaste. It's a bad initial taste, and then it gets better the longer it sits in your mouth. I wouldn't get that again. I've been getting Celsius's because at the dollar store chains where I live, they're selling them all like really cheap. This was like $1.50 US. So I've just been getting those because they're super cheap. My favorite one is the blue raspberry lemonade one. That one's the best one they have for Celsius out of all of them. The peach one's kind of nasty. I think any of the realistic flavor ones, like anything that tastes like anything that's like not like some fictional blue raspberry thing, tastes weird from Celsius. Yeah, the League of Legends stuff is KDA inspired for sure. Trying to get rid of them? I can see why they're trying to get rid of them, yeah. They're not the best. Streetwear and AQs always hit or miss. Yeah, they've been missing a lot with streetwear recently. Some of it's good. I feel like they have more misses in the game now. Blue raspberries aren't even real. A blue raspberry is just like, it's like, what is it? It's just like raspberry with a bunch of like the sour candy, like flavor, whatever they use for the, it's like citric acid, or not citric acid. It's like a different thing. Like if you ever have like a sour candy, it's like the main ingredient in sour candy. It's like that with like a slight raspberry flavor or something. It's like that's what blue raspberry is. What do we even do this update? There's like nothing to do in the update, man. It's pretty rare. AQWorlds update on Friday has absolutely nothing to do in it. That sounds terrible. Wait, you've never tried blue raspberry before? Blue raspberry is actually good. It's not that bad. I mean, the worst flavor? No, you never had blue raspberry? I think blue raspberry is great. For a candy flavor, it's pretty good. By the sounds of it, I wouldn't like it. You don't like sour stuff? It's not sour though. Blue raspberry isn't sour, but Ragda has new drops according to the drop list. Where's that guy at? You have to button him? Creepy looking dude. Do I have none of this guy's stuff in my bank? Or is that all new? Oh yeah, that's new. Marshlands Thornbreaker. Anything good dropping or? Those axes don't look too bad, but I'd never equip them. Whatever. What is this like clown music we're listening to? Okay, it switched right when I insulted the music. Good. Oh, the wings I have rare or obtainable? Wings I have. Oh, these ones? I think they're rare. That's not the wings. Yeah, they're rare. Pixel Power Bat Wings. You might be able to get a non-rare version that isn't color custom. Doesn't say there is one on the wiki page. I just opened it. And they're from a featured gear shop too, so not in a collection chest. Yeah, I like these wings though, yeah. I use them a lot. Definitely one of my better cape purchases. Yeah, they put design notes up today, which is crazy. The update was out really fast today too, but I guess it's like a tiny update, so it's like adding a few items to a shop and a boss that already exists in the game. Like it's not shocking that the update was up quickly this week. What's up, Ace? These don't look too bad. It's all member only though. It's all the new stuff member only. There's the axe of my character. Oh, it's kind of dark. Looks like it's like missing lighting on it or something. It's like in the shadows. This house isn't new, right? Yeah, feature gear got new stuff. I already looked at it all. I bought a cape from it. And I'll probably buy the armor too. It goes with the cape. Decent stuff in the featured. Features probably the best stuff in the update today. $46K, let's go. Car clasher skills very likey. It is lagging a bit, yeah. Let's check it out. Yeah, I looked at it a bit earlier in the stream, like right when the stream started, basically. And check it out in game. Oh, you like this boss design? It's kind of creepy. I guess if you're setting out to make a creepy boss design, they did a good job. It's probably based on like Indonesian folklore, right? So it's map we're on. I would assume it's something like that. Yeah, you just spam skills. It's all RNG, Car Clasher. Car Clasher is pure RNG. You just spam the skills and hope you get the cards you need. They nerf Lord Order and give us this. They actually returned the haste to Lord of Order. Wait, how old is Dream's Twitch? It doesn't say for me in the thing. When I click on Dream's name for me, it doesn't say. I have to go on my other tab to look. $2015. My Twitch is older. Mine's 2013. But yeah, 2015 is a pretty old Twitch account, I guess. These days. I remember I made my Twitch account so I could talk in the chat on a Call of Duty stream back in the day, 2013. What Call of Duty would that have been? It was probably a Black Ops 2 stream of some sort. And then I started watching other streamers on Twitch like Lyric and Summit and all those guys. Playing Arma 2 back then. Arma 2 mod. Like Altus Life or something like that. Whatever they were playing. And then it went from that to like H1Z1, PUBG, all that junk. Car Clasher out? Nah. I've had a Car Clasher for a long time. When it's out, you'll know it's out. When it's buyable on the shop, I'll make a video. It's available on Hero Mart. You'll know it from me. I'll keep you guys updated. Skewer snacks. I could go for some skewers. It sounds good. Streamer you watched on YouTube went over to Twitch. That's why you went there? Yeah. Twitch used to be the only site people streamed on. Like, streaming on YouTube used to suck. That's why people would stream on Twitch back in the day. Like, YouTube didn't really have live streaming. Like, it actually didn't have live streaming for the longest time. Period. I started live streaming on YouTube right around the time YouTube first got live streaming myself. Like, I've been streaming on YouTube for as long as YouTube's had live streaming, basically. Not as long, but give like, I think a couple years after it got it. But it was still like, they didn't really update it for the first like 5 years it existed. Like, they said, oh, we have live streaming now, but they didn't do anything with it for like the longest time. And it still shocks me how little YouTube does with the live streaming on their platform. Like, they do a little bit here and there these days, but they're so shockingly behind other platforms for live streaming. Feature sets and moderation tools and stuff like that, they're way behind. I can see chat history on YouTube now, though. Like, if I click on Sleepy's name in my YouTube chat, I can see his history. That's a new thing they added. Sleepy, you've never been timed out? I wonder if they started tracking that when they added this feature, or if you've actually never been timed out in the chat. Yet. Yeah, I don't know how far back that goes. Wait, Quibus has been timed out. Is good. Can I find a Quibus message? See if it, because if Quibus has 0 timeouts, then that you know it hasn't tracked it. Yeah, it says Quibus has 0 deleted messages, 0 times out, 0 hides. That has to be fake. There's no way, they weren't tracking it for the longest time. They had to start tracking it when they implemented the feature. Quibus had to at least have some deleted messages at minimum. I've never deleted a live stream on off my channel, so whatever my first live stream on my YouTube channel is, that would be the first one. You could go back and find it on my YouTube. I think I was like, I don't even know how old I was in the first stream on my channel. I was probably like 15 or something. Yeah, I was probably like 15 or 16 years old. You can see me at like every point in my life since I was like 13 years old on my YouTube channel. Kind of crazy. Curly hair? It's me curly hair. I need to get a haircut. Bad. I woke up this morning, I looked in the mirror, my hair was standing like straight up in the air. It's like, it's really long. I looked insane when I woke up today. My hair is out of control. It's too hot to have this much hair on my head. Although I was outside today and it's kind of cold today. I don't know. It kind of feels like fall outside today. I saw someone say on Twitter that we're only 100 days away from GTA 6 releasing. So it's going to be fall very soon because it releases in November, so not that far away. Okay, this playlist sucks. This is the worst song in Ocarina of Time. That was apparently a Zelda song. I was like, it has to be one of the worst Zelda songs. Zelda usually has bangers. I clicked on one that said in DS and Wii music. Dude, look at this guy's set. Oh, what is that armor? Sick helmet. You know, this helmet reminds me of that one character from Jak and Daxter. Back when Naughty Dog used to put hot characters in their games. Whose playlist? I'm just clicking on random Nintendo music playlists. Yeah, the mechanic, yeah. He's got like tattoos. Looks like that. I think she has tattoos on her ear. Jak and Daxter on PSP was peak? That wasn't Jak and Daxter, that was just Daxter. Jak was too cool to be on the PSP. They gave Daxter his own game. Yeah, there's probably kids now. They're like, they think Naughty Dog only makes The Last of Us because they've been only making Last of Us since the PS3. So they went through the PS4 and the PS5 generation with only Last of Us. So sad, man. Imagine not having played Jak and Daxter as a kid. Kids probably don't play like platforming games at all these days, eh? Like that, they don't have those on iPads. Like they're not playing Mario 64. They're not playing Banjo-Kazooie. These kids, they can't be right, man. They're playing Roblox and shit. That can't be. That's gotta mess you up a bit. That can't be good for your health. These kids aren't right, man. I don't know. They might not be okay later in life. Switches? I get. What kind of platforming games are on the Switch, though? Like new Breath of the Wild, I guess. Kind of like some of the weakest Zelda games ever made. Is that a hot take? I don't know. I couldn't get into either of the Zelda games that on the Switch. Maybe because they're running at 10 FPS. I don't know. The new Animal Crossing's on the Switch. That one's like not out. I mean, that's a top 5 Animal Crossing game, I guess. They can play the Ocarina of Time remake. They're not playing an Ocarina of Time remake. Their 35-year-old dad that played that when he was a kid is buying that to play it himself. The children are not playing Ocarina of Time remake on the Switch. They might play the Mario Galaxy remake that they released on Switch. Top 5 Animal Crossing game? I say top 5 Animal Crossing game because there is only 5 Animal Crossing games. That's the joke. There's GameCube, Wii, DS, 3DS, Switch. And then you can include the original N64 release that was Japanese only and then turned into the GameCube, which is basically just a GameCube version. You can include, you can't include, hey, Alvaro's here. You can't include the Wii U part, what was it? The Amiibo Festival. You can't include that one. That's not a real Animal Crossing game. And there's some other spin-offs too. I'm sure I'm missing some of them, but yeah, the joke is there is only 5 Animal Crossing games. So when I say it's a top 5, I'm just saying it's not a great one. It's not that bad though. There isn't really bad Animal Crossing games other than the weird spin-offs. How do people even get to the boss in this map? Oh, battle button. What game is this? Bomberman 64. No, this is Adventure Quest Worlds. Hold up, chat. Someone's in the chat that doesn't know what this game is. Wait up, we gotta show them. Peek. Hold up. Stay in the chat. Hold up. I'm about to show you. Don't leave. Mandatory. You must stay and watch this. Yo, thanks for 100 jewels. Wait, this isn't the trailer. 1 second, this is like a fan-made trailer. Cool trailer though. That's from Alton's Kingdom YouTube channel. All right, let me find the real one. 1 second. It's the actual one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This has to be it.
Adventure Quest.
15 years ago. This has to be it. This has to be it. 15 years ago, huh? I don't know what 1,000 jewels is, but hey, thank you for that so much, man. Shenlu, yo, thanks for the 5th Go trophy, 15 or 1,000 jewels. Thanks, man.
Adventure Quest Worlds, the multiplayer game that plays in your web browser in the ongoing battle between vampires and werewolves. Which side will you choose? And do you have what it takes to battle a chaos beast?
Spoiler, the werewolves won.
Part werewolf and part dragon. That's right, a Draco Werepire. Wow, he's got it all. Play free now at www.aq.com. Rated 10 and up.
Battle on.
That's just so peak. There's gonna be more, right?
Adventure Quest Worlds, the multiplayer game that plays in your browser. Create a free character now.
You're gonna need a sword!
With skulls on it.
And skulls on the skulls!
And spikes on the skulls.
And on fire! Wow! I could defeat any monster with this!
That's
And
already.
you'll have to, because our weekly updates are full of dragons, vampires, and incredible monsters. Start your quest today. You can play free now at AQ.com with your friends. Battle on!
Rated everyone 10 and up.
I don't think I've ever seen this ad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever seen that ad before.
Adventure Quest Worlds, the massively multiplayer game that plays in your web browser. In the mystical forest of Arkansas.
Yo, you see that set?
In the
Damn, that's some drip. that's a peak set for back then, 15 years
In the
ago.
mystical forest of Arkengrove, you will find gorilla fence, seed spitters, and a tower containing the secrets of magic. How will you fare when the next Lord of Chaos is magic itself? Happening now on Adventure Quest Worlds. Play free now at www.aq.com.
They were doing ads for like every like new quest on. That's so cool. Imagine they did these today. Wait, let's go to the videos on the RX Entertainment channel. Let's go to the oldest. The Dracovia and Arcane Grove ones are the oldest on the channel. Oh, here's one for a card clasher.
Hold on to your helm, champ. Here comes a new card game inspired by the hit online game Adventure Quest Worlds, the anything goes battle on battle card game. Destroying all other card games April 18th.
I'm really zoomed in. If
Available at
you're watching on
Toys R
mobile,
Us and
I'm also
Euromart.com.
streaming in 16:9 on my
This game will be
channel.
an epic win for boys, girls, office professionals, fairies, sushi chefs, dentists. Contains 110 cards in each oddly pyramid-shaped box. Now that's fun. Everything you need for you and up to
Oddly
4 other friends to
pyramid-shaped
play.
box.
Friends like Green Men, Marathon Runners, Evil Corp Executives, Magic Carp. No, not Magic Carp. This card game also comes with an exclusive code that unlocks the card Flasher Class in-game at AQ.com. And there are some other unlockable in-game items too. Everyone likes exclusive items, especially super cute girls, SWAT teams, mad scientists, ninjas, the evil undead.
What kind of shirt did that ninja have? What's that?
Ninjas, the evil undead. Adventure Quest Worlds Battle on Battle Cards. Available at Toys R Us, April 18th.
07, Toys R Us. Oh, that's my camera. What else we got? I seen this one. I wrote this one. I actually saw this as an ad on the when they showed this back in the day.
Adventure Quest Worlds, the multiplayer game that plays in your web browser. Rated everyone 10 and up. Play free now at AQ.com.
Anyway, stuff AQ ads. Well, that's Adventure Quest. Worlds. My game crash? Oh, what's up with the lag? Something happened there. My client is memory leaked or something? What's happening? That's better. Way better. Too many ads. Yeah, if you're watching it zoomed in, if you're watching on like shorts or whatever, yeah, click on my channel and you'll see the actual video for it. YouTube has a thing where you can just put it on the shorts too. They used to have videos before you play Flash games sometimes, I think, back in the day. Sleepy. I think it's pretty rare though. It was rare. I think it was like one of the things where you'd have to like the Flash game would have like a click on this to get something in the game, and get some coins in the game, and then you watch the video. I think it was something like that where they would show them very rarely. I remember that one, the roaring. Roar. play it in your web browser. Crusty ads. Those ads are better than new game ads you see these days. Game developers don't even try with their ads like that anymore, man. When's the last time you've seen an ad like that for a video game? Like, I can't think of the last time I've actually seen an ad like that for a video game. They're actually trying to get you interested in it. I don't think I've ever got that. Games let me play, no coins, just straight action. Flash games definitely had ads and stuff back in the day. I think people memory hold the fact that they were making, the people that were posting and making Flash games, like they were making money off of them. Not everyone, of course. Like there were definitely just people making them for fun back then, but I think people like, I think there's a lot of like memory holding for the fact that Flash games were making people money back then. And Flash game developers are being hired by like big toy companies and stuff to make games for their websites and stuff too back then. That was happening quite often too. So even if they weren't directly making money off of the games that posted on like the Flash game sites, they were getting jobs from making these games too. So it was directly benefiting them. And yeah, and all Flash game sites had tons of ads. I'm sure they're paying out the popular games on the sites for from the ads too. Yeah, like Flash games were advertised heavily. Like there's like like Hasbro ads and cereal ads, all types of kid type ads on Flash game sites all the time. Is the armor thumbnail LQS? I thought it was gonna release this week because it was a boss armor from last week, so I thought they put it out this week, but they didn't. So it was just a guess for me. I didn't know it was actually coming out today for the live stream. That armor might be LQS or something. I don't know what they're gonna do with that armor, but I just assumed it was coming out today. Play a mini clip. Mini clip. Yeah, I like armor crazy monkey games, armor games, Y8. Yeah. I think those were like the main sites I used. I think there was like a couple other ones, but I can't really remember them off the top of my head. Oh yeah, yeah, that one's good. Yeah, the AQWorlds ad I'd see the most was the one like the banner, like the vertical banner ad. I always thought the art style looked cool for AQWorlds, so that's why I started playing it. It was like the art style for it that it had. So it looked really clean. I still do. And I hate that they're getting rid of it in AQ Infinity. I told Arcx that too. Because Arcx said he was like kind of sad that people didn't like the new art. He didn't say he was kind of sad. He said he was sad that people didn't like the new art they're using for Infinity. And I was like, yeah, I really like the original like flat art that the game has. The new stuff looks a bit generic. More realistic. Not as cartoony. What's up, Frosty? What's up? You saw the Draco Werepire ad on TV? That's so cool. I don't think I ever got to see any of those ads on TV. We saw a lot of ads for kids stuff on TV, but never AQWorlds. Yeah, you live in Florida, right? So yeah, I think they were showing them in Florida mostly, those TV ads for AQWorlds. So you probably actually have to see them on TV. One ad I remember on TV from when I was a kid that would play constantly in the summer. See if I can find it. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. No? It's probably this one. Yeah, it is this one. This ad played constantly every day, my whole childhood. Land. This is still stuck in my head to this day. I think they're like shut down now because people don't like them keeping dolphins and stuff. I think they're like fully closed down now. But that ad would play constantly on TV. And I wanted to go, but something was sad. I couldn't go. I had no power to go there. It was an effective ad on me, but I had no money. Will I make a CC class update video? Probably not. I'll make a video on Paladin Slayer if I get it. Because I've never used Paladin Slayer before, but Card Clashers, like, it's the same class, just better. It's not really much to make a video about. I might do a video on it when they actually put it out for other people to buy, but it's not like top of my priority list or anything. I think they only showed them in Florida, Frosty. The AQWorlds ads. I think they were only on TV in Florida, so you had to be like in the state of Florida to watch those on TV. Maybe the neighboring states got them too, but I'm pretty sure it was like a localized thing. It was in Colorado too? Oh, so it was just in the US? Yeah, because I know we definitely didn't have those in Canada. I think some of them were only playing in Florida. Like, they only play them locally. I think Arctic said that before. So maybe you got like the more mainstream ones in all of the US, but I think some of them were only playing in Florida. Dark Master Moglins is better than AM now? Yeah, they buff Master Moglins. I don't know. Is that with like enhancements, or is that just like by default is it just better now? Whenever you see them comparing classes too on like on the Reddit or whatever, they have like 6 different potions active, and I don't know, like that definitely affects big time how a class performs, and some classes are gonna perform better with potions and better without and stuff like that. And I don't know. Hard to get like some solid information on the classes in this game and which ones you should be using. You can dance if you want to. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, you guys see that apparently the Ultimate Edition for Grand Theft Auto sold more than the base version of the game? Is that kind of nuts? How do you sell more copies? And it's usually the industry standard for Ultimate Edition over standard is like 15 to 30% on the high end. of base sales. Like base copies 100%, they're selling like 15 to 30% of that in Ultimate Editions for a game. GTA apparently sold more Ultimate Editions than base versions of the pre-orders. That is insane. Any other developer would be killing to get those sales. Like they might actually go out and murder people for that. Not surprising. It's not. It doesn't surprise me. For any other game, it would be surprising, I guess, but it doesn't surprise me. Actually, there are a few other games that if they released, it wouldn't surprise me if the Ultimate Edition sold more, I guess, than the base, but GTA 6 has to be the least surprising. Yeah, I thought the Ultimate Edition was going to be more. And you know, I think there might be a reason why it's only 110 for the Ultimate Edition, because it doesn't include any online perks like GTA 5 did, right? So when we get information online, it's probably going to be different, a different purchase or something. But we'll have to wait and see before it actually releases, because maybe they just haven't said anything and they'll add on to the Ultimate, the online stuff. But because my ass was not buying Ultimate Edition GTA 5 back when that released, I could barely get the base version on the PS3. Morning. Full game. You're still getting the full game either way. Either version of GTA you buy. Just missing some clothing. But you know, it isn't optimal, but it's like how every game is now. Physical copy stuff. I can't speak about physical copy stuff because I don't buy physical copies of anything. But I do think it sucks that they're not doing it anymore. Like I do think physical copies of games are just cool. It's not something I'd buy, but it's cool. I don't know. Like for example, like I buy copies of, like if I want to read like a manga, I will buy the book. I'm not gonna go buy a ebook or something like that. I'll buy the actual book. But that's different, because reading an actual like having an actual like book you can read with like the papers and stuff. Making sure I'm not showing anything. But you know, that's different. A game is just a digital thing. The only benefit you really have of having a physical copy of a game is being able to resell it, and it's sitting on your shelf and taking up space. Server? Severe. Yeah, I hate when you get extra content they just put in the menus. Ubisoft does that so constantly. If you ever buy like the Ultimate Edition of a Ubisoft game, holy, you get like 300 extra things in the menu when you go to like change your gear in the game. It's like, oh, you have... I bought a... This week I saw that the Ghost Recon Breakpoint was on sale, so I bought that game and tried it out. Dear Lord. You have like 300 of like the god. It was like $5 Canadian for the Ultimate Edition of the game. You have like 300 of the ugliest looking guns I've ever seen in my life in the menu when you open up the crafting menu, because of course there's a crafting menu for the guns and a Ubisoft game. Anyway, but yeah, it's just like so much junk. Like it's just in the menu clogging it up, and you have to find the recipes for every other gun in the game, of course, right? But if you buy Ultimate Edition, you can just craft all these really overpowered guns from the beginning. Yeah, Rockstar's actually putting them in stores in the game. They have to go buy it. I imagine you're not going to get this stuff for free, I bet. So, makes a lot more sense what they're doing. But by making sense, people react very poorly to that because they don't have anything spinning and they're nothing's up, nothing's spinning, you know? The gears stop turning up there. So they think it's worse somehow when it's a better implementation of what would otherwise be a poor implementation. Like they want it poorly implemented. Can I read comments? I do read comments, man. Your last comment was, or what? And then you commented, is anything new? Yeah, you can go back in the VOD and see all the new stuff, man. There wasn't a lot to do. Not ignoring your comment. We're hour and a half into the stream already. And it wasn't a big update today. Wait, the GTA thing was only 100 and like what, 20 bucks for the thing. Do you think they're gonna put out bigger versions, like 150 or like 180 or something, and it has the online stuff on top of it? They might do that, right? That might be their plan. Because it's so weird that they charge so little when every other like developer like 2K and all that, they're like 2K is the same company, Take-Two, right? And the same like, and they charge 150 for their ultimates. Weird. Can I help you on Ultra Speaker? No, I can't. Sorry, man. Watch the EDP documentary. I saw Wings of Redemption was in that. It's funny. Wings retired from making content on YouTube. Like he full retired. Like he hasn't uploaded anything in a while. So it's cool that he's in the documentary for that. Yeah, the haste. You got your haste back on Lord of Order today. That's really good. I haven't watched the EDP documentary though. I knew Mike Klum was making it from a while back, but yeah, Chris Chan was in it too. That's crazy. It's like the lolcow Avengers are pulling up for the EDP documentary. It's actually nuts. LQS1 should be next week. And I might not be here next week, chat. It might be like the 1 week in years that I missed stream. I'll let you know on Twitter, and I'll make a community post if I'm not going to be here, but I don't know for sure yet if it's going to be this week or next week, but I will be gone for a weekend in the next couple weeks. What's planned? Oh, for me? My mom wants to go on a vacation, and she said for her birthday, and she wanted us to come, so I won't say no. Bro is getting taken away. In the States? No, it's down to the ocean, but it's still in Canada. It's a place you'd want to visit for a while. I don't want to say exactly where it is, but it's on the West Coast. So I'll be by the ocean. I hate the ocean. But it's my mom, so I'm not gonna say no. I'm not a big fan of the ocean. If I go anywhere else the ocean, I'd go there. I hate the smell of it. I hate everything about the ocean. Heading to Puerto Rico. I also hate the ocean. Yeah, I just don't like being near the ocean. It's just not. I don't like it. I don't know why I don't know why beachfront property is so expensive. I've been to the ocean, and I would pay less for a beachfront house. If I'm being honest, I'll pay more for a house that is farther away from the beach. Please, get me away from here. Florida native, by the way, hates the ocean. Yeah, being from Florida and hating the ocean is kind of a weird thing. Springs, yeah, springs are way better than ocean. I love waterfalls. I like lakes. I like, cause lakes don't smell awful. Well, sometimes they do, but lakes usually just smell very neutral. Like the ocean smells bad. Like it's got a bad smell about it. I'm sure you get used to it, but if you're not used to it, it's really bad. My one experience being near the ocean was in Fort Lauderdale, in Miami, in the Bahamas. That's my experience with the ocean. So those 3 places. Went to a beach in those 3 places, and they were all terrible. The Miami one was maybe the best, but I don't know, I was a kid, and it's like still really boring, hot, and it just smelled like awful sea salt nastiness. It's like an indescribable smell that's everywhere when you're near the ocean. Those are some of the worst beaches in Florida? I hope so. I hope so. The Bahamas was probably the worst of them all, to be honest. And it was like a private resort type place. And it was terrible. When can I get the Polyroger pet? Next month. Beginning of next month, it'll be out. I'd much rather be at a lake than the ocean. Yeah, a lot of people play this game still. I don't have a guild. Paul Rogers, beginning of September. I answered your question already. But there you go. I answered it twice. Polyroger returns the same time every year. They're making another Simpsons movie. Have you guys heard how Marge sounds in The Simpsons? She sounds like very, like legitimately very old. Sounds like a grandma. I mean, she probably is a grandma in real life. Like, the actress has been playing her for, what, like 30, 40 years now? I think Simpsons will pass their prime to be making another feature-length film on that. Simpsons was passed from 10 years ago, 2016. Yeah, you're probably right. I used to like watching Simpsons on TV back in the day. It was like one of the better shows on TV. But yeah, it definitely. I don't know. I think you only get like they went through different writers, right? Well, of course they did. It's like the show's like 30 years old. But yeah, they definitely changed up writers quite a few times and definitely varies in quality. Can I show my weapon inventory? Can I? I mean, it would take a while. It would take a long time to show all my weapons. I guess I can scroll through the ones that are in my inventory right now. Let's talk about AQW. Yeah, bring up something about AQW, man. I'm just talking whatever the chat's talking about. How streams always are. I'm down to talk about it. Of course I'm down to talk about AQW. I mean, there isn't much that we haven't talked about 1,000 times about AQW that to talk about is the thing. Have I seen how strong Paladin Slayer is? Yeah, it looks good, but it doesn't have a self-heal on it. I'll definitely get it if I can buy it, you know? Paladin Slayer. When I can buy it, hopefully. Hopefully they release it. Crazy collection. Thanks, yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good weapon collection. I think I have something like 10. I have over. No, it's not something like. I have over 10,000 items in my bank too. So that's not all my weapons. Not even a. Like that might be not even 1% of them. There's over 10,000 items in my bank. You can see that number now on your account page. Like this scroll is so fast. If I just touch the scroll bar, it goes too far. If I do that, it goes too far. Like you're missing items in between the top of this page and the next. Scroll bar is like unusable. I have too many items. No, there's no filters. It's really hard to, once you put an item in your bank, it's basically gone forever unless you search for it by name. How do you have pink collad? Explaining it takes a while, but they used to do contests in the game every month. A random person that bought something that month got picked as a winner. That winner got to pick a custom item and they got to give it to 10 other people when they picked their custom item. And I got picked as one of the recipients of someone else's custom item, and their custom item was a pink collad. Been subscribing to my channel since 2013. Hey, thanks for being around for so long. This guy, he's not lying, chat. I clicked on this thing. It says joined it 12 years ago. So when someone says that, I can actually verify it now. And yeah, it's not. No lie there. I checked them. I checked them though. Like Sleepy has been here for 10 years. Damn, Sleepy. What's mine? Frosty is 11. Which is basically, that's like very early. Like 10, 11 years is like... Yeah, that's 2016, right? Yeah, so that's basically when I started like uploading videos. It's like that's like the year I really started. Mine's probably 8. Can you guys check them yourselves, or do I have to check them? You got 9, according to this on YouTube. You're new? I like the new people. You're not new. It says 12 years. Get out of here. Is there anyone actually new in the chat? 14 years? Okay, buddy. What the hell? 14 years? Jeez. What was that? That's like sub 500 subscribers. Bro. 12? Brandon Brill. 13 on T Block. How are you guys all here for 10 plus years? Has anyone started watching this channel this decade? Hello? Can anyone in the anime chat? Anyone in the chat, subscribe from this decade? Anyone? The last 10 years? One viewer, please? Haven't I gotten any new viewers in the last 10 years, chat? Is this how my channel is? God damn. One person. Festive. Please. Less than 10 years old. 9 years. Alright. Whew. 9 years. Alright. Jesus Christ. I'm new. Less than 9 years? It says 10. Wait, is this when people started their YouTube channels? I'm new. No one that says they're new is actually new. 3 years. You're actually new. I like this pals guy. He's a channel member too. Look at this guy. 3. Anyone got 3 years beat? Anyone newer than 3 years? It has to be when you made your channel. Do you think so? It might be 12 years. So, well, I already looked that one. Yeah, is this how old your guys' channels are? Or are these where I don't think maybe it's not your follow date. Oh, your YouTube channel is 3 years. Yeah, it might be how old your YouTube channel is. Watched it on account for a decade. Nice. That's how I was on Twitch when I first started watching Twitch. Like, my Twitch is from 2013, but I watched Twitch since like 2011 or 10. I think the first game I watched on Twitch was Modern Warfare 3. But I didn't make an account because I didn't really care about chatting until years later. Yeah, okay. So you can't see follow ages. Yeah, okay, never mind, chat. It's when you made your YouTube channel. Just how old your YouTube channel is. So these aren't actual accurate dates for how you guys all have old YouTube channels. $2015 YouTube. You weren't watching YouTube before 2015? Maybe I made a new one. I made a new one for this YouTube channel that I'm using right now, and I haven't made another since. New AQ. Yeah, AQ update already came out. It's pretty, it was like basically feature gear shop and like a few drops and nothing really much. Just basically the Pichu Gear Shop. I wish you could see the follow age on like you can on Twitch. I want to marry your cousin. Not particularly. YouTube account since 2014. 2014 isn't even that old of a YouTube account. Okay, play AQ Infinity. Well, you see, you need a 10-year-old YouTube account to do that, I think. You can play AQ Infinity right now if you want to. Young? Korey was super young. What do you mean by that? No, I was legally allowed to have a YouTube channel. I was 13 years old in my first video. I'm not even lying about that. I was actually 13 years old. If you go to my first YouTube channel, my YouTube video on my channel, I'm 13 years old. And if you go to a video a year later, I'm 14, and then 15, and then 16. July 1st, 2016, I subbed. Yeah, didn't you find my channel from like a Black Ops stream I was doing? Black Ops like 3 or something like that. It's like a one-off. I think it was a one-off stream I did one time. I streamed Black Ops on that channel back in the day when I used to stream other games on this channel. If I could play AQW all over again, would you? Like fresh. What do you mean all over again? Like wipe my memory? Yeah, that was fun. You were in my lobby and your name was Korey Plays YT or something. That game must not have skill-based matchmaking. Because no way we'd be in the same lobby. Wipe it and play it again the first time? Played it for the first time today? I was like 14 or something. Okay, maybe. Aren't I only like a year or two older than you? If you're 14 now, it's probably like 16 or something. Anyway, if I could wipe my mind to play AQ? If I had to start today, no. Having the experience of playing it when it first came out was definitely the way to play it. I think if you had to start AQWorlds today fresh, I think it'd be hard to get into this game now. To be honest. Crazier posts in the same lobby? Maybe there was skill-based matchmaking then. Maybe there was. Yeah, Florida to West Coast. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. We must have been playing a dead-ass game mode or something. Or, oh no, we were both on PC, right? That had to be it. Yeah, we were playing PC COD in, without crossplay or anything back in the day. Yeah. That's why. We're like one of the 3 people playing that time. Call of Duty used to be dead on PC like a month after it came out. So man, Black Ops on the DS. I remember asking I remember asking my mom to get me Black Ops on the DS, and she would always before she bought me any video games, my dad would do this too. They would look at the game and be like, "That looks kind of bad," and they put it back and be like, "Get something better." They would do that. They were like, "No, that game looks like ass." It did. And Black Ops did look like ass on the DS. But yeah, I didn't get Black Ops on the DS. I think I got like some type of Nintendo first party game that was probably way better instead. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I probably got a Pokemon game or something instead, to be honest. It was probably like a much better idea that I got something different. I remember my dad used to do it all the time and be like, "Yo, I want to get this game." He'd look at it and be like, "That game looks terrible. Pick something else." He would do that every time. Like, yo, can I get this? And be like, no, it looks terrible. And I probably was picking up just hot garbage off the shelf. I remember one time I got a Shrek game, Shrek the Third on the DS. That game was terrible. I wish I was told to pick something else of that after playing that thing. Greetings from Uruguay. What's up, man? I don't have an AQW guild. Don't want the text under my name. Battleship game on DS. That had to be bad. There's so much shovelware on the DS. Yo, I had this game. I was looking at this list. It was like a list of like the worst. There was like a YouTube video I saw. It was like the worst games on the DS, right? And that's a YouTube video. And one of the games was a game I had. And it was one of the games my mom told me that I should put back on the shelf and pick something else. But I said, no, I want this game. And it was in one of the YouTube, I saw it on a YouTube video about like the worst, guy playing the worst DS games. So I was like, hey, I had that game. My mom said I should have gotten that game because it was a bad game, and I still got it, and it was a bad game. And it was the worst. Oh yeah, when they do it, they do the Wii one, right? And I had Chicken Shoot on the Wii, and they always put that as like one of the worst Wii games ever made. And I had that game on the Wii too, and I 100% of that thing on the Wii. I had so many bad games on those Nintendo consoles. I think I was the person buying the shovelware. Well, I wasn't buying the shovelware, but like my grandparents would gift me like they would be in the $20 bins at like Walmart or whatever, right? And your grandparents know that you got like a Wii or a DS or whatever, so that they would, you know, very thoughtful of them to buy you a game for but they don't know any better, so they just pick up the funny looking chicken game for the Wii, and they don't know it's the worst game ever released on the Wii. Stretchy Akiba outfit from the recent videos reminds me of KDA. Yeah, it is KDA Korey. I was playing free games on the Wii store. My dad bought a lot of his favorite NES and SNES and N64 games on the Wii. That's what we were playing. We did play all the free ones too. Probably played everything that was free to download on the Wii. We probably had that download on our Wii back in the day. But we had like all the classic Nintendo games. Super Mario RPG on the Wii. We had a bunch of like the NES and SNES games. All the Marios and stuff from them. DK. Toy Story 3 game on the DS. Yeah, there's so much shovelware. I had a lot of shovelware games on the DS. I can't remember a lot of shovelware games. I had like a SpongeBob game. Oh yeah, I had a one shovelware game I actually liked that on. It was a GBA game, I think. It was Open Season. You know that movie, the bear and the deer. I think I had more GBA games than DS games back in the day. Because they're always cheaper than the DS games, so I'd always get them instead. God, I love that sound. It has to be one of the best sounds ever made. Ubisoft! Oh, my hatred for Ubisoft started at a very young age, I guess. Of course those motherfuckers are publishing this garbage. I actually hate this game, though. There's definitely worse shovelware. Like every GBA game was like this. Alright, this was not bad. The art style for this actually looks pretty good. This is the whole game though, 51 minutes. Like I remember you could play through this thing. I guess the whole game, 50 minutes. Like it's not bad quality, but looks fire, not gonna lie. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Out of all like the shovelware movie games I had as a kid, like this one was actually one of the better ones. Ubisoft didn't. They actually kind of cooked with it. The art style actually looks really good on that. It looks better than I remember. It looks better than I remember. Not gonna lie. Cars. I had a Cars Game Boy game. Boog is goated. There was a third open season movie. Wait, they made more than one open season movie? 8 away. Open. Is this like Stuart Little, where they're like not actually real movies? You know they made 3 Stuart Little movies? I've seen all 3 of them. Wait, there's a 2? What happens? Open season 2. I've probably seen this. 2008? The same year AQWorlds came out. It's on Netflix right now. Elliot, whose wedding plans with Gazelle are derailed when his friend Mr. Weenie is taken back by his former owners, prompting a rescue mission with Boog and the gang that leads them to a showdown with a clique of spoiled pets. Oh yeah, this one, they're like at a water park in this one, right? It's open season 2. I think I have seen that one. Probably rented that at a video rental store back in the day. Open season 3. What the hell? Open season 3 follows Boog the bear, whose friend skips the annual tour for family time, leading him to join a Russian traveling circus after swapping places with a lazy lookalike bear named Doug. Yeah, I haven't seen this one. What begins as a solo adventure turns into a rescue mission. Oh, that's are they reheating the last movie? So Elliot had to rescue Boog in the last one. They made 5 Ice Ages. Yeah, I think I've seen the first like 2. I don't think I like the second one. I've seen the first Ice Age movie a lot of times though, because we had that on VHS back in the day. I watched that a lot when I was a kid. And I think I saw the second Ice Age movie and maybe the third one, but I definitely haven't seen anything past the third one. If I've even seen the third. Yeah, I like the first open season movie though. That was a good movie. Good kids movie. Your first DS game was Plants vs. Zombies. Probably wasn't too bad on the DS. My first DS game was Yoshi's Island. My dad bought that with the DS. It's a good game. Played it a lot. Cause it was the only DS game I had for like the longest time. Can't remember what the second game I got on the DS was, but it was only Yoshi's Island for the longest time. Second game I probably got was Animal Crossing, I bet, because my friend had it at the time, and I thought it looked really good when I played it on his DS. So I think Animal Crossing was probably the second one I got. Yeah, I think it was, because I think I got Animal Crossing, and then my brother got Mario Kart at the same time. Just like 2 of the best games on the DS. So... yeah, I remember the sound of Yoshi jumping from Yoshi's Island. That's like ingrained in my head. Where it sounds like he's like struggling to jump. They AI upscaled the artwork there. Yeah. This game is pretty good. Mignon. Actually, pretty base game to give a kid as their like first like handheld game, to be honest. My dad was gonna cook it on that one. Scrat, yeah, Scrat was the best part of Ice Age. Yoshi's Island DS was kind of hard. Yeah, it took me a while to beat those levels when I first played them, I remember. But I played it so much that I could play some of those levels like not even paying attention barely back in the day. But yeah, the first time going through it, it took me a while to... took me many attempts on some of those levels. I remember. Not the easiest game on the DS, that's for sure. I saw today they're updating Fallout 4. Why? No, like they're updating the monetization on Fallout 4 for some reason. Are they adding more Creation Club content? Call of Bethesda, man. Yeah, DS games, like older games used to do that, right? They used to make the last levels in the game like super hard. I guess games still do that these days, but it's like not the same these days. They used to make them like impossible, like for a kid, like they were possibly hard. Like some of the later levels in video games back then. I remember them being really hard. Like they probably designed them to be like difficult for adults to finish. And you'd have a kid playing them. There's Chrono Man, Zenny. Was there ever a hard DS game that caused you to rage quit? To rage quit a DS game? Probably. There's a lot of games I had on like on Game Boy and DS I never finished. Not because they got too hard, maybe I got bored of them or something, but there's definitely games that like I probably got like annoyed at and stopped playing. I don't know if I like rage quit them, but because sometimes on those like platformers and stuff that they put on handheld consoles, they would just make them difficult for like no good reason. It would be like the cheesiest stuff they do to make the level harder. It just wasn't fun most of the time. Yoshi's Island, I never remember it being like that. A lot of Mario games were never like that, but some of these like some of these other games, like they were just like poorly designed. Like this just wasn't good design. New Wolverine game? That new Wolverine game doesn't look good. Like, I haven't seen a single thing from that new Wolverine game that made me go, oh, that's so cool. Like, look at what Wolverine's doing in that new game. That looks sick. Like, there hasn't been a single moment like that I've seen from any of the new Wolverine game on the PlayStation 5. There hasn't been a single thing from any of the trailers or gameplay they've shown where I'm like, oh, that looks sick. It's all just like, it looks bad. Like, it just looks very, like, lackluster. Yeah, they definitely toned down difficulty in a lot of games. They aren't the same as they used to be. Well, it's not a bad thing all around, to be honest. People say that like it's a bad thing most of the time, but some of the games were just needlessly difficult back in the day. For no good reason. There's definitely games on the I've definitely rage quit SNES games. I remember I had a Mickey Mouse game on the SNES that was so, like, the platforming in that game was so like precise. Like if you were like a pixel off, you'd miss jumps, and it pissed me off. Because you had on the SNES, right? Like you had lives, right? So if you died enough times in a certain spot, you'd have to like go back to like the beginning of the game. So so if you miss like a pixel, you're going back to the start, buddy. You're going back like 30, 40 an hour back. That would definitely annoy the hell out of me. But yeah, whenever you watch people play like SNES games now, they all use save states and stuff like that. Stuff you didn't have back on original hardware. Nobody plays those legit these days. Because playing them legit is excruciating. Like, I don't blame people for using save states. Like, those games were hard as hell. They cheese you to kill you, and then if you ran out of lives, like, you're just like fighting against the devs trying to cheese you to death. Like, it's how a lot of those old platformers were. It's Shovel Knight on the DS? No way. Yeah, it'd be 3DS. There's no way Shovel Knight was on the DS. That wouldn't even be on the DS Lite. That had, which is the one I had. Shovel Knight's like super new. It's like, isn't Shovel Knight like 2012, 2013? That had to be 3DS at least. .3DS and DS are not the same. It's like saying you played on a PS1 or a PS2. Those are completely different. The 3DS can't even play DS games, can it? Can it? I have a 3DS 3 feet away from me. You had a DSi? My friend had a DSi. I always thought he was so bougie for having a DSi instead of DS Lite. I was like, damn. But he never had a DS Lite, so his first DS was the DSi, so probably cost the same as the DS Lite did when I got it. The original 3DS can play 3DS game or DS games. Oh, that's cool. I guess it could, yeah, because my brother played a Pokemon Heart Gold on the DS, on the 3DS. Yeah, Yoshi's World was really forgiving, right? Because you had the bubble mechanic. If you died, you got put into a bubble. Yeah, I had the original 3DS. I never had the DS 3DS XL or the new 3DS or any of that. I only had the original. Yeah, I got a Switch. Sitting on the floor. This is the original Switch. OG one before they upgrade the battery, before the OLED, before any of that. Let's see, first edition. I would get rid of it if it was worth anything, but it's not even really worth selling. Like, they're really cheap now. They're like bottom of the market right now for a Switch. Like, if you want a Switch, like, it's the cheapest you'll ever get a Switch right now. They'll go up in price as time goes on, I imagine. Well, they might still go down for a while, but yeah, they're not worth anything if you're selling them right now. Will they put AQ Infinity on Switch? They'll probably put it on Switch 2, which is basically the same as Switch 1, just a little bit more powerful. You talking about Switch 2? They're not selling Switch 1s anymore, are they? Maybe the OLED model of the Switch 1s are still selling, but I know you can get like Switch Lites for like $50. Like, their Switch Lites are like nothing. Like, the original Switches, they're really cheap too. Right now, they're like what old like 3DS prices used to be. The 3DSs are more expensive than Switches right now. 3DSs are way more than Switch consoles right now. If you want to buy a 3DS, like a 3DS XL, a new 3DS XL, whoo, you can probably buy 2 Switches for one of those. Which, you know, fair enough. I think I'd rather have a new 3DS XL than a Switch if I didn't have either of those. Anyway, chat. I think I'm gonna go now. Good talking with you. Like I said earlier in the stream, I don't know if I'll be live again next week. It will only be 1 week away if I'm not here next week. But yeah, so I'll either be gone next week or the week after. So if I'm here next week, it'll be the week after, but one or the other. So I might miss the stream for the LQS, which sucks, but I'll be back the week after, and I'll try to get the LQS when I'm away if I can, if I have an internet connection or whatever. But so I'll try to get the LQS on my. I'll bring this and try to get a Wi-Fi connection or do it on my phone or something. Can I even get? Oh no, I can just do it on our browser, right? The LQS is just in your browser. Yeah, I just do it on my browser on my phone. So yeah, I'll probably still try to get the LQS stuff. I'll probably still try to get the LQS stuff when I'm not here, but I might be like away from like cell service even, so who knows? Who knows, man? But I might miss it completely. Nah, it'll go for like the weekend. I'll probably get one of the restocks at least if I miss the first one. But anyway, yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. Have a great weekend, all that stuff. Enjoy the rest of the summer. And I'll be back. I'll be back next week or the week after. So have a good one. And thanks for tuning in. And there'll be a video on Sunday this weekend. So for all the drops that they had on tonight and tomorrow, the weekend drops. So I'll make a video about that on Sunday. And I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Watch the news video if you haven't seen it. That was uploaded yesterday. It's like 20 minutes long. Check that out. A lot of stuff in that video. And have a good one, guys. Peace, peace.